Oh, hey, Supe, I wanted to send something directly to your address.
Oh,
which
yes.
is redacted.
The same joke we start off with every time. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I actually have something to send to your guys' address. So.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah, I do.
It's
No, you don't need to tell me. I
three.
already know your address. Don't worry, it's
you?
fine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Say it
I'm
out loud right now.
gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. You know what would be good is if I turn my camera off.
How could you?
And put my.
But Jerry.
Small stream,
But Jerry
please understand.
That is a sexy hand.
Hey, look,
That
guys.
looks-
There's a game there. That was totally there the whole time.
That's a hand I want to choke me.
Okay.
Cool.
You should be a hand model.
You re- what? You know what? You know what? These hands are rated E for everyone.
Hey, I made the joke.
Cool.
Yeah. That was
And I've
last
made that-
stream. It doesn't count. Hello,
I actually made that
smoking.
joke before, like back when we lived in the Hall of Alice, you know, that place. The place.
The whole of Alice. I like
The
that.
Hall of Alice.
The Hall
Yeah,
of
but I made
Alice.
that joke once at your house and you laughed so hard and now my joke has been stolen.
Yeah,
Like
Yep.
two
You made
separate
it.
people.
you made it. It was you. It originated with you. No one else.
Nah, that's a lie. I got it from Reddit.
Oh
The
god, if
original
Reddit
was-
knows it, then fucking everyone does. Seriously.
Okay, wait. If it came from Reddit, then it probably actually came from Twitter.
No,
Makes
then
sense.
then it definitely
Where's
came
the
from
lie?
Tumblr if that's the case.
And it originated on 4chan, obviously.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's the base.
And from there, Neopets.
Yes.
Yes.
Neo.
And Club
Actually,
Penguin.
so there is a Neopet that sounds a lot like your street name, and it always makes me laugh when I think about it.
That's great.
I'll send it to you via PM.
Street
Please
name.
As in the street I live on, not my actual.
Yes, currently.
I'm known as Soup
You're
the
known
Dork
as-
in the streets.
You're known as
Yeah.
Big Neo on the streets. You
Oh!
know?
Hey,
Supe's-
Quintus and Panda, how you doing? Sorry.
The Supe's
Panda.
street name is Big Top.
My street
The
name
very
is
big
Top.
Supe.
I'm
Big
looking-
Top.
I'm just a big top looking for my little bottom. That's all.
It's called Little Big.
I heard Little Bottom.
I made that joke last week.
You did.
Damn it.
I'm gonna put if I ever download Tinder or Bumble again, I'm putting that as my profile. Big top looking for little bottom. Yes.
Ace Attorney, is he called Ace Attorney because he's like asexual, or is it because he's the best?
Because he's the best. But maybe
Oh.
asexual, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's
Um,
heterosexual.
That is a good segue into pointing out that we have a guest with us tonight. Their name is Doctor. You may have seen them in chat, but they're going to be voicing Maya tonight. So everybody give a nice welcome to Doctor.
Woo! Hello, hello.
Hey, can you look at this bump on my foot?
See, I much
Doctor
prefer
that needs
healing
to go to the
crystals over
doctor.
doctors. No offense.
Yeah. Everyone should always go to the doctor if you need to. Very
I
important.
prefer crystals.
You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, me can't tell me what anyone to do, but me gonna try anyway.
Oh, I thought I was being too loud.
No,
You know
you're
what,
fine.
maybe
I
will
turned
let
you
tell
down.
me what to do.
You
I-
turned me down.
Rejected.
I didn't mean like that. I'm just saying I equalized everyone's volume. It's fine. Anyway,
It's just too loud.
anyway.
Turn me upstream, Daddy.
I'm turning you all up. Don't you worry.
Turn me on, Scream
Turn me
Daddy.
up and on.
But anyway,
I
I'm please, I beg.
Intro.
I'm gonna do something somewhat
Yeah.
different. I'm actually gonna read out a recap of the previous thing, just in case anyone's just joining us or wasn't here last week or something like that. What? Oh, thank you for the gift of that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Based.
Because putting a can up to your vagina will make it cold.
No, it's
Ika,
my
we
plan.
can hear you. Fucking shut up. Anyway, I'm gonna read the big top recap. Bro, this is Big Kappa. Anyway,
Not for a great
Okay, so
start
we
to
are on-
everyone. I'm
we
so
are
proud of us.
we're on case 2-3. The second game, the third case. It takes 6 months. Place. Yeah, fucking hell. I can't. I just can't. You guys have thrown me off. Okay. 6
You want
months
me to read it for you,
after
Daddy?
the. No, it's all good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
He responds to Daddy, confirmed.
Oh,
We found his king.
oh. All right, Phoenix, Meyer, and Paul go to see the circus the day after the ringmaster is murdered. The star performer is implicated in the murder. And Maya is a huge fan of him, so they go to the detention center to meet him. Max appears very aloof about things, doesn't seem to take things seriously. We learned his name is Billy Bob Johns, and Maya is very disappointed in that because it kind of ruined her image of her hero. When we ask about a meeting he had with the ringmaster, 3 lucky things appear, and we have to go and get stuff to break them, so he tells us the truth. Gumshoe tells us that the ringmaster was killed with a blow to the head, with the body hunched over a wooden box. A silk hat belonging to Max was also at the scene. Footprints were in the snow, but not for the killer, only the victim. Talking to other performers, it appears there is little love lost between them and Max. We meet Mo the clown, Regina the animal tamer, the ringmaster's daughter, and Benjamin Woodman, who likes wood. Mo claims to have witnessed Max killing the ringmaster. Fuck. How did you know I was fat? What the fuck? Oh, context. Regina seems oddly nonchalant about her father's murder and appears quite sheltered. Having been born and raised in the circus, it's the only life she's ever known. Ben appears nervous and unwilling to speak at first. We go back to the detention center, and Phoenix breaks through Max's lock. Max admits the meeting with the ringmaster was about the incident with Ben in the cafeteria. In order to shut him up, Max stole Ben's puppet Trilo and hid him in the office. Max also asked to marry Regina in this meeting, which the ringmaster said yes, apparently. Phoenix and Maya return Trilo to Ben, upon which he adopts a starkly different persona through his puppet, so much so they're practically different people, and have completely different voices as well. Trilo confirms he is competing with Max for Regina's hand in marriage. A confrontation in the cafeteria occurred the day of the murder over this, with Ben being clobbered by Max with a bottle. When speaking to Regina, Money the monkey makes off with Phoenix's attorney badge. With Mo's help, we find a treasure hoard in the room of a trapeze artist named Acro. Among the shiny trinkets is Phoenix's badge, but also a ring inscribed from T to R. Investigation ends for the day. Phoenix prepares to face Von Karmering once again in court, with Mo and Trilo being the likely witnesses. And that is where we are right now. Any questions? Awesome.
Wait,
let's go.
Who was phone?
Your mum.
Something disgusting. I got distracted.
That's okay. You'll be fine.
Oh.
December 29, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 5.
Good morning, Max.
Max?
Milk.
What?
If you don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
Oh my god.
This might TF.
This energy I was not prepared for. I'm being thrown by it.
Chaotic energy, I guess.
He's sweating.
I guess.
Nick. Max is really nervous.
That's understandable.
Oh, my sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says, and everything will be okay.
I'm getting bad vibes.
Oh, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side.
For me. That's not how it works.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh well, I guess we won't.
December 29, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Number 2. Number 2.
And now the case of one. What?
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns.
So,
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
It sounds more friendly.
I wonder if that is to our advantage.
Ms. Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy.
God damn it, Bromy.
It did not count. Do you hear me?
She would still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it's not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything.
Yes, being born with an income is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Did anyone else here, I guess being born with the name Cum is a free pasta?
Yeah. it cut out a little bit.
Sorry, you could touch me.
Oh, makes sense. Understandable. Thank you.
So what you're saying is Ika touched you and you said come?
Anyway, moving on.
I'm confused and scared. Won't you learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? Mega Man?
It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Ms. Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now.
Oh, geez, pal.
Hey, what's up, pals?
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I'll like to begin by shedding light on the event in question.
At your service, sir.
All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Details of the events.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in a plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here is the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
A blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The the snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this.
Oh? What's the matter? Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record.
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime?
When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and the staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regina the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Hold on. Potentially scoring cider. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Oh, fuck! I have to go get it.
Regina was playing with Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went from the front gate, observed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. But I'll keep that detail to myself.
As all good lawyers do.
I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay. Not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us the whole thing went down. Ow!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright. We'll just have to revisit the testimony later.
No. That was fine, Your Honor.
I am a big simp.
I am a big simp for not being whipped.
Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end?
A wooden box?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Well, the victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say?
Wooden box added to the court record.
This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Do you mind telling us what was inside the box?
When we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What is that, detective?
A little bottle.
What is that?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What is a condom mint? What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with. Yeah. It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world would it be locked in that big box?
There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Small seasoning bottle added to the court record.
I'm gonna stop doing that now. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
I pressed tab. You should try it sometime.
Edward just busts in and be like, autopsy? No, autopsy. Report has been updated. Fucker.
Fuck you. It just leaves. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No, no, no. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Well,
All right, I've had enough. He's guilty. Fuck him.
Send him to the gallows. Give him the chair, pal.
well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
Doctor?
Egg.
Doctor?
Oh, sorry, Ika was touching the laptop. You mean
Need to tell her to
You-
stop touching you.
you mean we're gonna get him? All we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Apologies, viewers. Ika's just trying to sabotage the stream, I think.
Just a distant. Why are you doing this?
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Eh? I'm not even on the stand yet.
Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down.
Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Ms.
Aw.
Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
Wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh, here we go.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist. I am employed as an operating tenor.
Sure.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Well, you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. Oh my god. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
Oh my fucking god.
It had good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Trilo, you know better than to insult the judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have sense to fix it. It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know what? Your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony. Ouch!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
What you witnessed.
You want me to read this?
It is you.
Well, it's in the
Oh, wait. Sorry, yeah. Wait. No, yeah, this is you.
Yeah.
You're always in great.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge and the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
Magic boy.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and then dumb white roses on his chest. How could you mistake someone with a crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why is that?
Here's absolute proof.
Silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there'd be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Ms. Von Karma. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. Cool. Didn't ask. The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fuck. He's so pathetic. I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup was running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 overweight and kneeling over for food.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Why the plaza's entrance?
To do something, to do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was. At least he said that inside instead of out. Are you sure it was weird? Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake such a snobby three-piece get-up?
It's contagious, guys.
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get that wax out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like a talking to a brick wall. Max three-piece get-up. Jeez, how could you be any more dense? All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions.
Wow, even Maya's turning on me, Sag. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and he makes him the killer. There's only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this?
No, it's the Phoenix Wright case. Everything is as it seems.
That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, in cinemas.
Shit movie.
Last year. That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Whoops. I had pressed the wrong button.
There's all your different Ben. It's your job to answer all the stupid questions.
Oh, sorry, Drilo.
I've got to find a way to get more information out of this witness.
Think about it some more, Nick. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know anymore. Hold on, let me try that again. Sorry. You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There's only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense. It makes Max one suspicious character.
I feel like I've said this before.
Oh, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss here? Hello. See ya.
That's strange, don't
I
you
was
think?
waiting for that.
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Oh, what do you think, Mega Man?
Well, what do you think, Mega Man?
Well,
Quick, show him your
Is-
attorney's badge again.
Is it Dr. Wowie?
I'm Dr. Wowie. You need to get all the quistles, Mega Man.
Dude, that guy's fucking mouth throws me every time.
Hold on. I need to show this to everyone who hasn't seen it. Look at this man's mouth. Look at it. Look at that. Look how
You know
high
that-
it is.
You know that like meme where it's like that one cat, like Discord profile? It reminds me of that face.
You know what? I might actually Photoshop his moustache off and just.
That'd be funny as hell.
Just a blank fucking thumb.
It just
Good.
looked like so disappointed in you.
I know.
Yeah. He's just.
That
yeah.
man watched you present the wrong evidence. He's just like, really?
He's
really?
just like. Really? The attorney's badge? Kind of cringe, bro. Anyway,
That's the victim.
that's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him.
Sorry, that was a
Anyone
weird
with
transition.
sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, then why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Ah!
I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions.
He's right. Hey, Ara?
Look,
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony.
Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
I feel like someone was poked mid-sentence.
Yeah. Well, Max is part of a bit of love triangle. Wait, I've done this already?
Oh my god, I was wondering about it. It's so familiar.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? This is stitch on my mouth. What
Yeah.
How are you so bad at this? You're reading a guide, lawyer boy.
Fuck up. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose they would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m. I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is,
Oh, shut up, you big-nosed dope. Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who's waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, We can all do without your offhanded theories.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Wrong button.
It's a game!
That wasn't tab at all, Mr. Wright.
Shit. Penalty.
That's the other court record. You lose.
Mr. Wright,
What?
who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Press the profile button.
Was it the
not
monkey?
persist button.
Was it your attorney's badge?
Yes. Shut up.
Was your mum?
Oh. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. Your mother. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
Spectre.
Oh, wow. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back into the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, well, well. Puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
All right. Fuck, I can't.
My man's out here breaking himself.
Can you do Elvis while he was still alive?
Uh-huh.
Gurk.
Sorry.
Just imagine Johnny Bravo. They're basically the same.
1 for the money, 2 for the stream.
Oh, yeah.
There's obviously a reason why this witness was here that night. Oh. Okay. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive.
Oh my god.
Moreover, even if someone else would have talked right from him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Where'd he go?
Exploded.
Kablooey.
I'm exploding.
What did you just say? Oh, Mama. The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. You accept that, and you must accept there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than— Oh!
There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Did you just say pain?
Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth.
Say nothing but the truth.
But the truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was. I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose?
I propose an alliance.
What's the matter? You think that humans have the monopoly on marriage?
That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
But maybe it should be, Your Honor.
Maybe it should be.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your terrible outfit.
I think I need a strepsil.
More pain.
Merpain.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
Sag.
Oh,
Sorry.
someone sounds jealous.
About the proposal.
How about a proposal?
Let me surprised that I'm going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket.
Is that your final answer?
Yes,
It's
that
a
was
dick.
my do-over.
It's his dick in his pocket.
Yes, I have wood in my pocket.
Dick in a pocket.
He pulls out his hand. It's just his middle finger.
Oh, Jesus. It's right here.
It's right here. Go fuck yourself.
He does like the whole hand crank, middle finger slowly rises up.
He's got like a special button for it.
You were going to propose. You, a puppet.
That's obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too.
Oh my god.
What?
Hold on. Let me just check something. 16.
Judge, sus.
That's a
Judge. Go
Wait,
directly
wait.
Take
No, wait.
him away.
to
Take him
jail.
away, Gummy.
Wait. How old is everyone else? How old is Max and how old is
Okay. Max
Triller.
is 21.
Okay.
Ben is 31.
Oh
my god.
Wait,
Hey,
the puppet's
Regina.
only like, what, a year or two?
Love you, babe.
What the fuck? How have I never looked? Oh, Francisca's aged 18. Look at that. Russell's age 52. Mo's age 46.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
6.
She's 16 and then she's got like, that puts a whole new spin on this case. Holy shit.
Cringe.
Fuck.
Speaking of hoes, I have a hand inside mine.
Mate, you be gaping.
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right
Yeah,
now.
directly to jail.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay, Mr. Wright, cuff me and take me directly to jail.
Yes, sir, your honor.
I will not pass go.
We find the judge guilty.
Please continue with your cross-examination.
Minority age of consent in Japan is 14, but it's still
What
weird.
was that sigh on the end?
I don't know, Maya.
Yeah.
By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina?
Of course that's what I meant. What a kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw like a gang together.
Well, at least that would be sort of legal.
That's part of my kink. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
God, that's the truth.
Okay, you say so. Lock him up, boys.
I even. Oh, wait, no. Whoops.
What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give you, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match with Gina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're going to die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring.
Why are they acting so surprised?
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
I mean, it's kind of how you propose.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Francisca's whip looked like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time.
Very bad.
Yeah, fuck it. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to— Ow!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here.
Yeah.
For once. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring. I'd like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
An engagement ring?
Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina is going to love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's got to be something we can catch him on. I can catch him on. You're not part of this. Apparently.
Rude.
Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You've got to be kidding me. You think Ben can pull that off?
Oh, my throat is really sore.
Same, bro. I feel your pain.
Sorry, really.
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one that should be apologizing.
Really? So you went to the lodging house to give it to her?
Right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times, but I lost count. But that uppity snob keep getting in the way.
Oh god, I have to change. Uppity snob. He couldn't possibly be talking about me, Maximilian Galactica. When I get a hold of him, I'm going to saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. Yeah, that was me.
Well, they always say that love creates rivalries.
He basically was like, I'm gonna cut up his dick.
So what about this present?
Benjamin without Woodman.
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Hey, that rhymes.
Got it in my pocket, do you?
Yes.
Bullshit. Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
Yes, don't. What is it? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Looks like they're gonna double team me now.
Fuck yeah, that sounds hot.
Oh my god. Gone sexual. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
It's a magic trick. Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said.
In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
Why then do I have it right here?
What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something!
Don't you put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean a room they put money like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey is going to get what's coming to him.
That filthy monkey!
Mr. Quest, I prefer it if you avoided slandering innocent Fights in my court.
I've never
Innocent
seen that word.
fuckers.
What does that mean?
Innocent fuckers in my court.
A formal authorization or proposition, a decree... Okay, what? Okay. Well, Your Honor, Money is really a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things?
Yes, much like your head.
Oh, go to...
Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Then what's with you? Whatever. It has nothing to do with anything. Especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what it has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't committed a thing. Not I, Mr. Trailer Quest.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loofy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snare, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be?
You know, I'm just gonna do this for the meme. Obviously, the one Mr. Benjamin Woodman is lacking in the area of exercise.
Whack, whack, whack.
This is clear from the testimony we have just listened to. He was too slow and awkward to catch a monkey fleeing through the snow. This revelation doesn't seem to be registering too well around the courtroom.
Maybe you should leave the courtroom drama for video games and rethink that one.
Okay. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough.
Just do a big loop.
Yeah, just literally just murder your entire by repeating the same error.
There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just
Oh, God.
The witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I'm dying.
Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying there is no possible way this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory. Which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. I hate you, wizard. How could you do this to me?
Well, then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
That's still you.
Oh, do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Objection. Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Blind he is to the dark side.
Oh, God. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
How dare you! I wouldn't lie just to get the dog force in trouble. He's not even worth it.
Did you say dog force?
Not the dog force.
That would be like our superhero squad, the Dog Force.
Be aware of the dark force, you must.
I had Dark Side in my mind, and I just butchered that line.
I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless little...
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
I've told you so many times. You think my... I'm gonna try that again. I've told you so many times. You think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more.
Boy.
Where there is one lie, there is usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
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 Witnessing Mayix.
I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I am absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Meg.
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him?
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
I guess. So you were the only you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course.
Wait a minute.
With that many eyes, do you really think so? Mine would have slipped me by.
I just had a stroke reading that. Jesus.
4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
Yikes, the judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trilogy. So you saw Max coming out of the Big Top that night?
Yes, I saw him coming out of Supe the dog. Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was sitting at the entrance of the tent the entire time.
Yes, that makes sense. Especially since he was waiting for Regina. Oh. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself.
Fuck you.
You already know the practice finished properly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know whatever time it was when I saw him. You just had 10 more minutes, I'm sure you could do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it?
What time was it? Let me think about that. Oh, I'm not good at math.
It was 10 past 10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right.
It sounds about right, because that's the time that I saw Max on the scene.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You mustn't try asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right?
No.
And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You've got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You say good evening at night.
You're a dick, Trilo.
Based.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Mr. Quist, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
No. Impossible. A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Yeah, I like lime cordial, honestly.
I like... You know what? Yeah, lime does slap.
Lime is pretty
I like red
slappy.
cordial because it makes me go fast.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say it makes you gag.
It makes
It makes me gag fast.
That's why I
Yes,
usually
Daddy.
eat red crayons. They help me stupid faster.
If I stick them up my nose, I go zoom zoom.
Yeah, your Nutra Gooses. What?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow! That hurt!
Maybe you should think of Maybe you should think of having some proof before you what? Before your lips start flapping next time.
Flapping in the wind.
Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Nothing is everything in this world. I'm sure you've already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot.
The witness will resume his testimony.
Resume.
Oh,
Fuck
The
you.
witness will fix his resume and find a new job.
Yeah, you are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said?
I told you already. Jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right?
I guess you're right, unless he's 110% sure. Hmm?
Huh?
Those three ridiculous symbols, huh?
Curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're going to ask again, I'll answer with a course. Everyone together now.
Alright, you guys ready to sing this? Let's go.
Already.
Still cat.
So,
Quote,
White
White roses.
Red roses.
Penis!
Amazing.
Whoa, what?
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out with it. Don't touch me with everyone else.
Oh my god.
There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree, but do we have the proof to make something stick?
Oh, I swear to God. All we can do is try, right, Nick? We've got to have something that will prove useful.
Alright, time to go to work.
I believe in you.
I just imagine Maya's got like a gerbil in her clothes that keeps like biting her or like tickling her somewhere.
Not there, Ham.
Ham.
Yes!
Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head and glassed like a cunt. He's dead. Lamau got him.
Boom!
That morning.
Stop touching Doctor inappropriately.
Yes, stop touching Doctor inappropriately. Bad. Bad.
I didn't. We didn't hear that come through.
Oh, you wouldn't, because it's just me. It would come through on the stream.
Um,
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery?
No, it's assault and pepper, Your Honor.
Delicious!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the
I'm
defendant...
innocent. You can't prove anything.
Yes, me.
The defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening, especially not lime or raspberry flavor. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just go up and say good evening to his rival. He's just fucking exploded for the third time.
Stop it, Trilo.
Stop exploding on me.
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Would you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Oh, thanks for the bits.
I object.
Doctor?
I object. Okay. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. Good evening.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person that the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You.
Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trillo saw that evening then?
My attorney's badge!
Hey.
The monkey!
Down for what?
Take that!
Oh, yes.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright.
Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet.
Oh, who? Okay.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
Oh my
Took
god.
me to jail.
Oh my god, Judge, keep it in your
Your
pants.
Honor, please.
I'm taking you away, pal, you creepy fuck.
This is
Just put
really
it back
bad.
in your pants.
You'll never be a judge again. I'll see to that.
I have no one to blame but myself.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have jizzed all over the place and then given her the engagement ring as a present.
Would've been already
Oh, yeah.
lubricated.
Suppose you got a point there.
Please stop hanging that penalty over my head, Your Honor.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
Oh, to steal my thunder. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry.
Very nice.
The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Yes, swallow it, you little slut.
Who?
Wait,
Jesus.
how old is Trilo? Hold on.
He's probably...
Wow. He's a puppet, so probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, he's probably... He's,
Oh, okay, let's not go there then.
he's definitely less than 10. You
Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Ah!
Or just fucking explode, I guess. That's fine too.
Order! Order! No exploding in the courtroom.
I just... Does that count?
How do you respond to this?
Honey...
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
And why not say that in the beginning, you bitch? Jesus, it's not that hard.
He's on his 4th do-over.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the Ringmaster, one Mr. Russellberry?
Very.
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols.
3 symbols?
Oh my god, not again, please.
He's using it.
please.
Come on, man. You've got to remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now.
Explosion!
Yes, we know the silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
Okay, I applaud One Karma in this.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
What was that?
You'd like to see me in that outfit, wouldn't you, Miss Von Karma? Well,
I'd like to see you in less, Mr. Wright.
Oh,
Objection.
Oh, Jesus.
hold on, let me grab some honey.
Well, the witness has
Ooh.
endlessly repeated what he
Oh,
saw,
brother.
and that's just 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else, dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. Take that.
What?
It's over.
Take
Ms.
that.
Von Karma,
Bum, 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 bum.
do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Ooh.
Well, I...
I'm gonna stretch.
He's stretching.
Are you stretching or coming? Because Christ.
Well.
Well,
Well, if you haven't already, I'll help you.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus
Yikes.
Christ.
Well, now.
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
While Supe is stretching, it's impossible for me to make a judgment. Yes, I think we finally won a point in this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, aren't you, Phoenix?
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
But
who the person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Huh?
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question, and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Face.
very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Make sure they get their do-overs now. Wouldn't want to go on without that.
Get your
Alright.
juice box and muesli bars.
Let's
I'm
take
gonna
5.
go on the climbing kick.
It's recess time, bitches!
Alright, take a break. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea so my throat
Yeah.
stops fucking...
Yeah,
But
I
I
need to take
have fluids here for you.
I need
What?
to take a lozenge because, like, goddamn.
Not those kind of fluids.
Oh,
I'll be back.
God. Alright, I'm putting the break screen on. Talk
I
amongst
have a
yourselves for a
tropical
bit.
sour.
Ooh,
Right,
yeah.
BRB.
Tropical sewer.
Yeah. It's sour, just like me.
Don't know if that's true, but it could be. And it's worth a shot. You know, that's what science is all about. Just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Just get a good lot of Gouda. Get a Gouda lot of Gouda. Just see if it sticks. Smoosh it into that heart, make it all nice and cheesy. Just like this game. Alright. I was thinking of any of that, but I think downsize.
Surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim?
He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. It was discovered quickly.
And you say that every time, Gumshoe.
See, that's his reaction to that comment.
I'm sorry.
so
I feel
bad.
bad now.
Right, maybe we could hijack that Revenant. Maybe? What? What the fuck? Ah! Please don't hurt me, friend. I'm afraid. What? Okay. I guess this game is just... It's still doing it. Why is it still doing that? What is going on? This game doesn't make sense. Can end us, mate. What the fuck is going on?
Right?
What?
Wait, someone go check it out.
Is it safe? Romy, go get
Have a look.
3 men in a closet.
Wait, get out there. Go turn the lights on, Burmy. I believe you. My controllers are like palpably wet.
You're like super stuck in the wall again.
Ugh. How's that?
Yeah, that's,
Oh, dude,
that's totally better.
Are the lights on? Yes, we can go
okay,
out.
we're good, okay. How about through the roof? Because I'm on the roof right now. Oh, fuck! I didn't see that pole there. Oops. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I have to say in response to that, Haru. I'm really curious to know how that sounded to you all. I've been edging for... I really didn't need to. Do you think someone dressed them while they were in the cards? We can't let Sora go alone, he's fucking useless! Fuck, Donald, I didn't think you were actually gonna call him out like that. Alright. Thanks a lot, you fucking duck. I do love the angry, like, just the noises they make when they get electrocuted. Pretty sure it's a war crime, but whatever. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion, am I right? A green lightsaber I have. Much better than blue, I think. Your favorite car is actually 2001 Honda Civic. Maybe we could build a ship. Take us to a Toyota dealer. Oh, fuck you, clones. Destroy you, I will. No, you, I do not. Low kick, thank you. Jesus Christ. Bruh.
Deal.
2
Heck, whips.
p.m. Oh my god. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
I didn't think I'd be so uncomfortable.
Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Did you forget?
Yeah.
Supe, did you forget?
I forgot.
Attack!
Can you guys hear the sound? Fine.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and in a completely different location?
Order! Order! Order!
No. What I want to know is...
I gotta take better care of my dink. Oh, alright, I'll just put this potion on my dink. It should be fine. There we go, much better. Whew. Oh, guys, I nearly lost my dink. How terrible would that have been? Alright. I'm just... I'm just gonna... just gonna put my dink away. And put Freddles out.
Because
I got to go to an op shop and there's a sniper Nerf gun that I got for $2 and now I'm very happy.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, now you can shoot that kid from the first game.
Nani?
What?
Oh,
that
right,
was
what's
shithead.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
One free.
Goblin
Yeah.
Child.
The one
With
that
the
the
sword.
one that shrimpy voice like Gollum.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like
Take the shot.
like
Those-
Stitch.
Those were the days.
Stitch meets Golem.
Wait,
Yes.
which one of you came in here and left all the doors open?
It was
Heathen.
me.
That was me,
that
sorry.
came. Yeah. It was me that came.
That was actually
Fucking
me.
barbarians.
I'm sorry.
Dude, moving was triggering because like my parents raised the fire. They'd leave and then just leave the door open and they complain about the fires. It's just like motherfucker, you're the one that let them in by leaving the door open.
Considering where they live, that's
You
interesting.
gotta shut the door. I don't want them to hear. Oh, she kissed me.
That's what you get.
Inappropriate behavior.
This was so soft.
Sides locked.
Quick,
Oh, thank you.
TOS, 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 TOS.
Please.
Quick, get the hot tub.
Oh.
Shit, pull the hot tub out so it's fine.
Did you like it when I sucked your finger earlier?
Oh
What
my
the
fucking
fuck?
Way too.
Well, you stuck your finger in front of my mouth. What was I supposed to do?
Actually, that's a fair call.
Bite me.
No, that's you. That is you. I'm not the aggressive one in our relationship.
That is also true.
Is Sean replying to you?
Yes.
Who the
You
fuck
can
is
hear
Sean?
me.
Oh,
Sean's being Ika's hype man right now.
Eek is aggressive in other ways.
Ooh.
Also, I love Soup just making us go live without warning.
I literally said I was putting the microphone back on, and none of you said anything. So I was like, okay, bye.
Well, I thought, microphone on
I
means
wasn't
that
listening.
you were talking again. Yeah, you were muted and then you became unmuted when you said it. So that's what I
Oh,
thought you meant. Not that
shit.
you're enabling our audio again.
Okay, well the audio's enabled.
Okay, well, I'm passing this back to Doctor then.
Doctor,
It's okay.
Doctor Who.
I'm gonna go doctor that footage.
Lucky we didn't go docs. Soup.
Docs. What about docs? You reckon if I dunk a crunchy in my tea, it'll become legend?
I'm sorry, if you dunk a crunchy in your tea, it will become a legend.
Yeah.
It'll become a disappointment.
Is that legendary?
Oh shit, it's moist.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was storing that inside me so that I wouldn't lose it.
Moist crunchy. Moist crunchy.
It's like your butthole. What's wrong?
It's just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
Dog, leave me alone.
Okay.
Oh, little Sega, little Sega man.
Bromy is currently doing the Guinness World Record for the longest shit being taken.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna pee.
That sounds in character.
Yeah. You imagine like
That's why the
judge
judge
just
called recess.
Yeah, he's just like, all right, everyone take a 10-minute break, and then half an hour later, he's like, all right, you guys can come back in. You probably shouldn't go to the toilet for the next like hour though.
Sounds like something he would do.
No.
Shut down the restrooms for a biological hazard.
Completely unrelated. Anyway, let's get back to the case at hand.
Yes. And now to make more inappropriate comments about a 16-year-old.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
be
what
honest.
trial it is.
Sorry.
I mean, honest about. Come on, give us the real soup.
No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Come on.
This has put this case in an entirely new perspective for me. That two men who are over the age of 18 are simping after a 16-year-old. It's kind of ruined this case more for me.
It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Seems
Like, I
pretty
know-
accurate to me.
I know, and it's not great though.
It's not.
Suck the blue.
It's not based at all.
Suck the blue.
Suck the blue.
Sock.
Bleu. Oui, oui, moi, baguette.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
teeth.
Mon cœur.
Mon cœur.
Bomb the sherry.
Omelette de fromage.
Boom. Apple tea.
Burned apple tea. That's one of my favorite
So my bone.
Oh, fuck, it's a penis.
Non-bread descar.
Non-bread descar. Non-bread
That's a good one.
descar.
Oh my god. Is Bro still fucking taking a fat
No,
dump?
he
Jesus.
just came out.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm proud
Just
of him.
came out of the closet. I'm so proud of him.
Coming out of his cage, and he's doing
He's
just fine.
Gotta be down. He can feel on.
He is the judge.
Oh, that's done.
Thank you.
Doctor, your time to pee is now.
What?
Oh, I know. Oh, I mean, I used to know a buddy that had that Nerf gun. That's a sick fucking Nerf gun.
Oh, the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, the
You
bathroom.
know,
For
Wizard-
$2.
Oh,
Oh,
two
actually,
bucks?
no, I'll
That's
do
a
it in the
fucking
toilet.
steal
then.
and a
One
half.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet Nerf gun.
only downside, it has no bullets with it, so I'm buying
Hold
like
on.
100 pack from Kmart.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah, man. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I used to have the big fucking minigun version of it. Oh, it was fucking awesome.
I swear to God.
Or they like the battery-powered automatic fire ones.
Yeah, I had like that belt-fed battery-operated one
Fuck
that
yeah.
came with its own tripod. Dude, I was the at Nerf battles,
were
man.
that
I
kid.
fucking I laid down a
Bro.
fucking suppressive fire in the Nerf battles. Although I lost like 50% of my darts every time we played.
And next time you come visit, we should all go to like the laser tag place.
Yeah.
Fluffy check chat. You drop this.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, King.
Yes,
Yeah.
King
Yes,
Slay.
King.
Slay.
Sly Kang.
Hear you guys, and he's like tilting his head at the headphones.
Sega.
Oh, little Sega.
Oh, what a cutie pie.
Oh, Sega. I love him.
Sega.
Sega, baby.
Sega is best boy, best little boy.
Snickers is pretty good
Debatable.
too.
Well, Snickers is best big boy, and
Best big
Sega
boy.
is best little boy. What
Debatable.
do you mean debatable? There is no other big boy.
You mean no other small boy?
There's no other little boy. Yeah, there's no other of either.
Look, my point is.
What's your point? What's your point, Wizard? Tell me. Tell me what
My
your point
point is, he can be an annoying little shit.
You don't
I'm
know
sorry,
him like
but
I,
he is.
you don't know him like I do.
See, I'm biased because I'm
Yo,
gonna give.
Soup has fallen so in love with Sega.
Oh,
I met Sega for like an hour, and I'm still in love with him. Hey.
No.
Yeah, it was actually funny seeing Sunfell come over and just fall in love with Sega and Snickers like the first time that she's met them.
Because they're pretty good. I only had a
Mm.
brief encounter with Sega, but he seems like a good little lad.
I mean, he's a good boy, but he could be a better boy.
He's
Wow.
gotten better since you've last saw him, Wizard. Honestly.
Which was a month ago. He's gotten better in a month.
Yes, he has.
Okay.
My dog's on the shit list. He got me up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Travel stresses people and dogs out. I meant to say dogs, but also people. But he's settled. Just like Jerry and Mars and Snickers have settled. Oh my god, Jerry is...
No,
Mars is pretty good too.
Supe's gotten soft with Sega. He tried to get mad at Sega, and Sega just gave him the biggest puppy eyes, and Supe just caved.
What was it for again? Did he like get
He
in my
barked.
way? Yeah, oh, that's right. He barked, and I'm like really pissed off whenever either of them bark at the moment because it like shatters my eardrums. And like, yeah, he barked, and initially I was just like, "Shut up!" And then I look at him, and he's just like, I'm like, "I can't be mad at you. You're too cute." Oh
Are
god.
we all back?
I think Doctor is still in the toilet.
Yeah.
Righto.
Dr.
get
Jones.
Righto, my boy.
Darling
Dr.
Dr.
Jones,
Dr.
Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones.
Jones. Get off the loo.
Oh, right. Swim much?
We're all, the
Someone
gang's
just
all
hang up.
here.
Swim? I was swimming in moisture. That toilet bowl was wet, yo.
Romy, what did you do to that?
Oh, it'd be
toilet
from
bowl?
the spray.
Yeah, the spray, sure. I
The
don't.
spray
okay.
from you.
Are we talking about Bromley spray? Or...
Apparently. Are we all back?
Sound
Hey,
off.
Is Hayara back?
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't left.
Okay. Let's go. Continue.
Ultra Super Special Game number 3. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
Sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
What was that noise?
Sounded like some snorting, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, some snorting cocaine out of someone's butt.
Sounds like Edgeworth's back.
No. I like snorting out. I snort out of butts, and I don't care whom's it belongs to.
That sounds delicious.
Max does look like the kind of guy that would.
Max absolutely looks like the guy.
In fact, I even snorted out of the ringmaster's crack on that very day of the murder.
You know why he's called the ringmaster?
He sort of reminds me of like Sephiroth with the hair in the face.
It does, yeah. Sephiroth was mixed with like a gambler or something.
Oh, he looks more like
That's
Seymour.
kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Oh, I see where the name Maximilian came from now. Oh, Yugi boy.
Pegasus Maximilian.
Ooh.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
Likely fucking story.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means
I was naked.
This means the Wingmaster could have taken his costume off and went walking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
well done, Nick.
It was nothing.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double.
Wow, Max. I never would have thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I never was quite sure what to be when I grew up, magician or president. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery keeps getting deeper.
Yeah, I will show you deeper.
December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, room number 2. 2-2.
Now that everyone is back, let's get started.
Now I have finished my eternal shit. Let's get started.
I gave birth to a clone in there. Ms. Ron Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I'll now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Mr. William Lawrence Curls, please take the stand.
William. Why did she just call him William?
It's not even the line.
My God.
It fitted well enough. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay.
The witness will now state his name and occupation for the court record.
In West Clown.
Oh no! Oh no!
Name and occupation.
West Clownadelphia, born and raised. Wow.
I didn't even get to read my line.
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking autobiographical gibberish? That's where he spent most of his days. Chilling out, Maxon.
Bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I'm 46. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy for you to since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. Ah!
Nice.
Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Seymour Butts? How is that one?
Your name.
I've never got that reference before.
It's just the same song.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is.
Very well. Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Dunked.
Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal Scroogey self in court.
I guess I'll have to be pasta instead of strudel.
Wow.
You are hereby banned from your own stream.
I'm not the greatest.
Jury inherited now.
I'm not the greatest. I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself.
Oof.
It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I've decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Riveting testimony.
Bruh.
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
What? Thank you, I can't wait.
Poor Gumshoe.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk as long as you want.
What you witnessed.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster on over the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course it can. There is no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off-kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction to his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling.
I understand, Your Honor.
If he causes Cloud to stray far from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Except for that one I did last episode. Because I'm right all the time, get it? Anyway. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock, that way I can make a great joke. You know you want to hear a joke? A man goes to his doctor and the doctor says, "How is number 1?" The man says, "Every day."
Witness. These are exactly the type of jokes you should say for the detective.
Oh!
You knew that what would happen. Don't look at me like that.
Mommy.
Mr. Wright, you're hereby penalized. This will not become a kangaroo court.
This isn't funny at all, in more ways than one. So I forgot to read the warning where it's like, don't press particular statements, otherwise you'll get penalized.
That is an unfortunate loss of bar.
Yeah, all good.
What's anything barred for the court?
It's okay, I'll just retake the bar exam.
You just happened to glance out of the window? the window to the wall?
Let's let
The-
rolls down my
The
balls.
strap drip down my ball?
All these bitches crawl.
Say that. You could also say peak stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls!
Oh, I guess cinnamons aren't allowed either.
Yeah, neither is cardamom. What should I do? If I should press him further on this issue. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... You said
Once I had
thing.
tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump.
Thump.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I?
That's not something you just forget to mention.
Yeah. What she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Very well.
No.
Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
You've got to revise your testimony, Mega Man. This should start turning the tables in our favor. I'm scared to press. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. And of other things too.
He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, stop fucking around. Did you or did you not see the crime of the murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what's waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Damn.
Isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, that's a lot of bars. Yeah. If you bugger up.
Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
I'm making sure I picked the right one. I've got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason.
Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
However, Mo just stated the following under oath. And no do-overs this time.
I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there is no way he could have seen Mac clonk. That's a good question, Mr. Mega Man.
What was that line? In 1972, a crack clown, what?
A crack team of fucking. I don't know what the show's called. I can't remember.
Okay. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? Okay.
Oh, the A-Team, that's it.
Yeah, I was about to say it was the 18.
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great.
What the fuck is C-Team?
It's A-Team, but they've changed it to C because clowns.
Ah.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
I agree, Maya.
You're back from your jog.
I get it.
Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again!
So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster?
Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out?
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls!
He's fucking dead, guys.
Your Honor.
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
You know, I thought he was going to say, I'll put you in a chokehold, and then I just imagine the judge, like, jumping out and then just fucking cage slamming him into the podium.
No, the clown will like it.
True.
That's the judge from the top ring with a steel chair.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination.
Righto, Your Honor.
Stop buttering my witness.
Stop buttering my witness.
Now, fuck you.
Beppin.
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
Suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has 3 uppity symbols.
Jesus Christ. 3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Roses. Oh.
And a giant
Who cares if you knew that was the... But there are 3 there. Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one.
He forgot?
Yes.
Forget.
Isn't that right, Mo?
You like pie? I love pie. 3.14.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, not fraction.
Get this math out of my courtroom.
Order! Order! Pi is exactly 3.
You didn't see the roses, did you?
My?
Mo? Maya! Are you on trial for murder again? Do I have Alzheimer's?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
What was that?
I was drinking tea, sorry.
And the roses busted for the defendant assaulted the victim.
Are you okay, Hero? If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the birthday.
Oh, so right. That white rose is truly material to the fact of this case.
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
I've got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony? Do you recall Trilo's testimony?
Alright, I was making. I'm now back in my room.
For goodness sake, someone wearing those ridiculous symbols. How could you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so hard? How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece get-up?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there was no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction!
Contradict this dick!
Contradiction!
Now what am I supposed to think?
Suffocation. Contradiction.
Oh,
Pushing
God.
down on me.
Can't give a fuck because I yell my objection.
One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Nothing really matters.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. And honestly, I just need a break, please.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
I'm not mature.
I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. If there are If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling?
That's your last chance.
Oh my fucking god. Is this a sign that we need to end after this part? Jesus.
I'm tired.
I note down in my mind that there were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. Sorry, give me a second. I'm catching this annoy bat.
Oh my god.
Oh, you playing Pokemon?
in the chat.
He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
I'm also playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
One chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering
One
against this
opportunity.
witness. You've got one shot, one chance. Bob Spaghetti.
One shot, one kill. Take the shot, right?
If you are
Mom,
going,
spaghetti.
if you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Carl's statement, oh god. You'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Only got a shingle.
A shingle?
I've only got a single shot as
We are all on
this.
fire this evening.
As this. That's a fucking spelling error right there. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. You've got one shot.
Got to know when to hold them. Don't touch me.
Know when to fold 'em. Know when to stop touching doctor. Know when to fold.
Fucking escapes.
Oh, wow.
So apparently,
Oh, well.
if you press any of the wrong statements, you lose half your bar.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
So
So
I'm just
only
gonna
half. That's not bad.
I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Oh my god, it's crazy. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly. How would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
No. This one, Karma.
No.
No.
Where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
none.
No, that's not true.
No, Lord Frieza, please don't kill me.
Lord Frieza.
Order! 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 Mr. Curls!
Pathetic monkey.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh, Lord Frieza.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Fuck, just savage this guy.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're still sitting above me doesn't mean no matter how old you're younger than me. Why? Ah. Oh shit, he broke down.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. I'm a clown, you fuckhead. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing the dumb silk hat.
You're not a clown. You're the entire circus.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm telling you the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
You know what that means?
It's pitiful, isn't
Oh,
it?
shit.
Need to spank him.
Oh.
He left the scene wearing a dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. No.
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went. What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Cope.
Lapland.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
No, you got to do it like Winston Payne, where he's like, Mr. Phoenix Wright is battering the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. Grar.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter.
Oh.
Is that all right with you, little guy?
Little guy.
Don't talk to me like that, like I'm a little baby.
What's wrong with that baby?
Well, it's not a stupid question. Is how did he leave the crime scene?
Does the cloud want his milk?
Yes. The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. Now give me my milk.
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it had happened?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things.
That's why I like talking about your dick a lot, Your Honor.
Oh!
Christ savage!
Do you have any proof to counter a story as to how the criminal left the scene?
Of the scene?
Yes, I do. There.
Look at this picture.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
I'm glad they don't fucking say that anymore. Holy shit.
Nice photograph.
Every time I do it,
Every
makes
time
me
I ever
cringe.
take a bus.
Well,
Doctor, if you're looking at this in the bath, I have to have a very serious conversation with you.
I mean, he is
Not
presenting
me.
himself
Conversation
first.
in person.
He's bent
Wait.
over. to be
Wait,
fair.
hang on. You saying you don't look at crime scene photos while you bathe? Weird.
Well, how else will I
he
feel
do be
clean?
looking submissive and breedable.
Anyway, the problem is that is a
simple,
very
Your Honor.
submissive
The
imposition.
murderer walked backwards.
I'm taking this up.
The problem is the footprints in the snow.
The murderer was Michael Jackson?
I mean,
Sure, Your Honor. Tuscan Raiders walk in line to hide their numbers.
that's good.
They'll be
Raiders
back.
walk
The
single
greatest
file.
numbers.
Fuck. Wasn't expecting that. Ugh.
It's like in that one episode of Naruto where they backtracked on their footsteps so their tracks would disappear.
Brony, it's you.
Footprints?
Yeah. In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. Press tab now, motherfucker.
I agree. Press tab. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Well, that's a bit alliteration there with the C's.
That's a bit of an assumption, Your Honor.
Wait just a second!
I didn't come here in a clown car. Fuck you.
You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Oh god, this is his final do-over.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways.
He doesn't feel pain.
I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Anticipation. Mr. Lawrence Curls.
Now, my fault. Yes?
The testimony you've provided up until now has been false?
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just...
That's perjury.
It's purgatory.
It's just what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and a whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
I object.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Here, can I get 2 number 9s?
Franziska Von Karma, how could you?
Quite easily, in fact.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
I was not expecting that one. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
The truth.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows.
Oh, this music. No, no, no.
Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw him.
Oh my god. Once again, Chris Angel.
This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air.
Just so Doctor knows, that is Max's whole shtick, is that he can fly.
He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
Back in the night, people will find her.
That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
I thought it was pretty funny.
My favorite part was when the cloak went.
My final message: save the world.
And then
Yes. Well, that was,
No. Don't at it.
How do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
What?
This is all a dream, right? Yeah. Right now, I can't believe any of this. I'm not even sure if this day has been some kind of Kafka-esque dream.
Ow! Kafka-esque.
I said
Now do you think it's all still a dream? Huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, my tummy.
Your tum-tum.
A little harder.
Yeah, the tum-tum.
I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how they could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard a need for proof, Ms. Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. Get the fuck back out there! I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
December 29, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly wherever I please. It's not that easy.
He's when. But it looks so effortless for you on this stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
You just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
What do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker, woo.
Suck, 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 suck.
Isn't that what it sounds like when you suck? It just...
Oh, I mean,
I was gonna say that sounds like more of a sound effect I'd put onto the tagline of Devour.
Devour these nuts.
I mean, suck his cock, devour his... I mean, like, honestly, like, what's the difference?
All right, how's everyone feeling? You got some of you sounded a bit tired there.
I have to get up so early.
Yeah, you got like a 4 a.m. flight, so yeah.
3 a.m.
No, it's
3 a.m.
Oh,
No, not a 3 a.m. flight. I have to get up around about like 3. Don't touch me. 3:10, 3:30, and leave at 4, so I can be at the airport at 5. So then I can catch the taxi from the storage unit to the airport. Stop touching me! So that I can catch my flight. I think at like 6. I swear to God, I'm gonna like punch you in the clitoris. Like, just tell me.
All right, I think we can all. I think we can all safely say that we need more stories of Doctor saying things while Ika's just sitting there poking her.
We need stories about Doctor going to the actual doctor.
Hey, I did, okay?
We
What
need
about
more
your whole
stories
missing toe?
about Dr. Octagonopus.
That is
Wow.
only partially missing, okay? Like, it's kind of there.
What do you mean? Did it just rub off in your shoe, or did it fall off? Like, what the fuck?
No, I
Let's go see
definitely
a
rubbed one
doctor.
off.
You had to do it to him.
It deserved to be punished.
Oh,
So,
I see.
are we gonna power through and finish it tonight, or are we gonna come back next week?
So we have one investigation and one more court thing. We are definitely not finishing it tonight. Sorry.
Okay, so it's because I
And
my
Not
voice
easy
is
to
going down.
finish.
yeah, I think everyone's had it for tonight.
Oh,
But we will do our best to get through it next stream. Hopefully finish it. It would be pretty pog if we could, because then we can get on to the last case of the game.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us today, and thank you, Doctor, for being cool and being funny as heck. Always appreciate you.
Thank you for tolerating me.
It's not hard to. Trust me, you're cool.
What?
Yeah. That'll be us. That'll be it. That'll be all us. It from us. Sus. Sus and Gus.
Yes? Yeah, it's my dog.
Oh, Gussie. What a cutie pie.
So cute. Stop it.
Such a cutie patootie.
The pooty wadooty.
So since Quintus was nice enough to come through and say hello before, I think I'll go give him a raid. He's currently playing Wasteland 3. I don't know what that is.
It's enough. I wonder if it's about a lush green forest.
Well, his
What
thing
could
says
Wasteland be about?
His stream title is Apocalyptic Power Couple Adventures. So
that
I
sounds
guess
cute.
Fallout?
yeah. Possibly. I
Sorta.
guess.
It is Fallout based because it's done by the same people. So yeah, it's a isometric RPG.
Oh, so it's like Fallout but based. Okay.
Yeah, the first two ones.
Nice.
Fallout, but doesn't charge you for a
like the
subscription.
Don't you guys want Fallout Plus? That would be so cool, right?
Correct.
Fallout first. Hey, do you want to pay a subscription for this dog shit game? No? Well, I've got nothing.
Oh, fuck you. We're gonna go make Starfield instead.
We're gonna go ruin stuff.
I love that Fallout and Mass Effect are just games where you can take your husband to battle.
Husbando. Grab that message if you guys want to join in on the raid, so we can
Grab
spam
that
chat.
soldier boy. Oh,
Crank that soldier boy, Superman. That anyway, let's Whoa!
Turn down for what?
I just heard Doctor do an abominable burp from the other room.
Damn.
Doctor Doodle Doo. Doctor Diddly Dum. All right, go say hi to Quintus for us. We'll see you on Thursday for more Dad of War. Hope you enjoyed the stream. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.